Hey everyone, Jedi Mike here, and I'm back with another video. Today, I'm going to be going over the first two episodes of Ahsoka. Let me tell you, I've seen the first two episodes early, and let me just tell you, if you are a Star Wars fan, this show is for you. Listen, I got to shout out, praise, and bend the knee to Dave Filoni. Listen, he's just done a fantastic job just creating, all Star Wars, the Clone Wars, Star Wars Rebels, of course. But if you are a fan of any of his previous work, you're going to basically be loving this show. Definitely his live action Rebels. You see Hera, you see Sabine, but more importantly, built off of just in terms of the lore with that, and also like even though we've seen some things previously, their relationship, you can tell there's definitely been time since we last seen them on the end of Rebel season 4. And I just also got a shout out to Rosario Dawson, just the way that she carried herself as his character, just in terms of her movements and just in terms of this sense of wisdom, and also in this new type of leadership role, or as master role, as we're seeing her surprisingly reminiscent to Anakin, and where she was when she was his Padawan, and how she is now, was at least a master for Sabine Wren. And Sabine Wren, again, also putting in the world being what Ahsoka was when she was young, right? Being somewhat rebellious, being, leaving, her master, leaving those ways and stuff like that, because you've seen the relationship, mimicking, again, Anakin and Ahsoka, and also Obi-Wan and Anakin. So I just love that. That's just type of irony there, where it's like, you're just seeing the same trope but just with these two different characters. And now that, as when we get older, the student has become the master, right? But I also got to give out to the production design in this show. Listen, we have obviously complained about, Disney and, the visual effects department, especially on Marvel's end, and you can definitely tell they put their money where their mouth is, and you see the production, the quality of this series. Every shot that you see is very, very crisp in terms of setting, the set design, everything like that. But I also got a shout out to the villains of this show, or at least the first two episodes that we see of the new dark side force users. One, definitely having the same type of entrance that Darth Vader had in Rogue One. But again, there's a lot of mystery with some of these characters, but especially with one of them was a previous student in the Jedi Order, and we know that again, that throughout this series, we know Thrawn's coming, and we know we got nods to Ezra, and I just hope they're gonna basically keep this type of consistency through the rest of the series and stuff. We've been duped before when we see the first two episodes, and and then we see the rest of the season basically be going downhill from there. But again, I also just want to give a shout out to one with Dave Filoni, how he's just structuring this universe and building off the lore again, and giving more more of a Clone Wars Rebels feel to it, and not in sense of just the characters, but more importantly like the tone of the world building, the going into these temples, and you seeing imagery of the Night Sisters and stuff like that. And I'm watching it with a friend of mine who didn't even see Clone Wars, didn't even see Rebels, and didn't even know what they were. And also, this is another thing too, you do not have to watch. You don't have to watch Star Wars, the Clone Wars, or Rebels to actually get what's going on in this show. However, I'll just say it will be an add-on, and it'll be like certain things or moments that happen that are unspoken that you see. They like, oh, because of that history that you've seen in the previous shows, it just adds on to what you're watching. But again, I gotta commend Dave Filoni, Lucasfilm, for making these first two episodes. Definitely the fact that they came in early. We are in for a good surprise, y'all. And I don't want to say Star Wars is back, but this is Star Wars. This is Star Wars in terms of the world, the galaxy, the characters, more importantly the story. It gets a more out of this world story, and again also there's mystery. We're trying to find what Ezra is trying to find, and hearing remnants of Grand Admiral Thrawn, which we know is coming later this season. But again, this is Star Wars. This is what we're talking about, and I'm just loving what we're seeing at least with his first 2 episodes, and I can't wait for what we see for the rest of the season, y'all. But make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, comment, like, and share, hit the notification bell. We'll definitely be doing episode by episode breakdowns of this series, and I will be having other people come in collaborating, talking about this. But make sure you guys subscribe. See you next time. Peace.